Nintendo!
Welcome back to Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
What?
It's wild.
Dude,
if you had to make a fighting game with like the Mario characters in it, what would you call it?
Super Smash Bros. This room is so dark. What do you do in a theater anyway?
That's a great fucking
Which
question.
movie are we watching?
These chairs look so cushy
Les
and
Mis.
comfortable. Of course, I can't sit in them because my tail gets in the way. Haha.
So they made this theater for Yoshis
And did not accommodate
and
the seating
didn't
for
make
them.
it accessible for them.
That's correct.
That's hilarious.
That that's wild.
I mean, as we
Be like-
established, they're also starving 7 of them just so they could get those neon eggs.
Yikes. What would a human inaccessible movie theater look like?
For
Only one
mice.
for Yoshis.
Only one what?
One for Yoshis.
Yep.
Oh,
Infinitely funny. I know.
What?
I was
What?
thinking the
What?
chairs
What?
would only be about
What?
3 inches wide.
Neon eggs, you say?
That would
How
also
do you
be
know that I'm a neon egg fiend?
A
Oh,
fiend.
restroom.
That's
Like a
right.
crack fiend.
Some know me as an architect, and some know me as an intellectual's older brother. But in reality, I am just an old man who loves neon eggs. Perhaps.
Please,
I
one at a
want to
time.
know what food makes Yoshis lay neon eggs. Well, that'd be bean fruits, perhaps. Bean fruits are native to the Beanbean Kingdom. They grow underground, perhaps. First, dig the bean fruit out of the ground. Then feed the bean fruit you dug up to a Yoshi. Then you will get a neon egg, perhaps. What an image there, right there. But you know there's nothing wrong with an old man being a neon egg fiend. I've never even found a single neon egg in all my life.
Time to show you somebody.
Very well. However, the knowledge I have gained after much collecting and searching is not there. But in my head, I have a map that shows the kind of general area where bean fruits might be. Perhaps!
The general.
The general... You're going to find them and feed them to the Yoshis?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'll tell you. Indeed, I will tell you now. Or I will now tell you. I'll show you a map that points out the general location of some bean fruits. I'll put marks on your map, perhaps. Does not actually do it.
What a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Oh, this set
Go
up is
to the
elite.
areas I marked on your map and look for suspicious spots surrounded by grass or rocks. If you find such spots, there's no mistaking that a bean fruit lies in the dirt in that spot. By the way, to dig up a bean fruit, just dig underground once and pop back up. Perhaps, if you're lucky.
Alright, we have our quest, team.
Yep. Okay, now Gabe,
Shut
tell
up.
your story.
Oh. Okay. Carrie, say Thank you.
This is like how I do it.
Yeah, it's funny.
Erm.
I'm like a 10-year-old when they find out the word poop. I probably find that out sooner than 10.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I sure hope they did.
I sure hope it does. Okay. Roadwork ahead. Okay. Lore time. Alright. I work at a job like everyone does. But my job deals a lot of times with cringe people. And by cringe people, I mean people who do drugs. Don't do hardcore narcotics, kids. So
Just dab every day.
yeah,
James, stop being
yesterday
a fucking narc.
on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and then yo real, oh god, on Tuesday I got a it was one of my floor days because half the week
Wait, what?
I'm in the
I
office
used to
doing
tickle my friends from
CCTV.
behind when they had water in their mouths. Gosh, that was a
Mm.
funny move. They'd laugh and then they'd spew out water everywhere. I'd never do that now, of course, but it sure was fun when I was a kid. Oh, the memories.
Oh, the misery. So, oh yeah, fill them up. Yo, Mario inflation is real. So,
All right.
yesterday, so I don't know, we got a bunch of calls about some utter crack fiend, a crack goblin, if you would, who was, I don't know, probably a Fent or something. I don't know what he was on. He was just on something, or a lot of somethings, and so he had a like a rusty rebar with like some
Whoa.
concrete on it still. So a very clearly considered to be a deadly weapon. So we got a bunch of calls about him being weird, and I don't know. We just, the dispatcher called the police and said, "Hey, there's this guy, and he
He's cute.
yeah, he's a little handsome." And so since I was one of the other floor officer was on their lunch at the time, and so she's like, "Gabe, I need you to maintain visual on him in case he goes into a corner or a blind spot." And I said, "Cool." So I was walking back to where he was through a corridor, and she said, "Hey, he just went to service corridor 101." And I said, "Oh, that's like right next to me. Okay, well, I guess I'll just wait and look for him."
I'll
And,
just run.
And sure enough, he comes, he jizzes. He comes around the corner, and he comes around the
Resist.
corner, and he and he's like walking westbound down the corridor towards like the like southeast side entrance, and so he didn't see me because he had turned right, and I was like 20 feet behind him to his left, and so I just stood there and watched and just waited for him to like get down a ways before I started following him.
Gabe,
And
the
then
way you're
like
describing this story, I'm imagining if he did spot you, it would play like the Metal Gear spotted sound.
probably, and he would have started swinging. So he was walking, he was tweaking the fuck out and talking to nobody and saying shit like I don't know. He was just like mashing nonsensical words together while speaking to nobody, because he'd sometimes stop speaking and he'd say, "You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we're on the same page." And then he'd just keep going. And so, anyway, he eventually exits out the corridor. And this whole time, the dispatcher had been on the phone with police, just like updating him. Because I had been updating her. I'd like call him and I could be like, "Passing the rear doors of Victoria's Secret, passing the rear doors of Eddie Bauer, etc., etc." And eventually, so he comes out on the lower side, the lower level east side by brain fucking Barnes and Noble. There you go. So he comes out lower level east side, Barnes and Noble, and there's like 6 cops waiting for him there. And so he exits and sees the police, and in his state, there's only one thing to do, and that is to yell and to swing the rebar around.
That is true. That is the best decision to make.
and when he started doing that, because I was still a good amount of ways behind him.
That's what that is.
Yeah, so I was a good amount of ways behind him, and I was like, in my brain, I was like, I wonder what cop's gonna shoot him first. So, but luckily, cooler heads prevailed, and a less lethal use of control method was utilized. And so I come out of the corridor doors in time to see him with the first barb stuck in him from the initial officer who discharged the taser. And the end of the taser was there's a small red light that indicates when volts are being discharged.
Something's happened. Oh no, he's gonna eat it.
Don't eat the fruit, you fucking bitch. We need
Taser.
that.
He is stoned out of his mind. Look at him.
He is. That guy is fucked up. So the first taser hits him and is actively discharging volts, and this guy is still just standing there, just fucking yelling. He ate that shit up. He had no effect for the first taser. Motherfucker was. He was just standing there, yelling, gesturing, swinging the rebar around, while the first cop was just like in disbelief that this guy had a fucking taser barb in him.
He's
and
like
had
young
like
electricity.
12,000 volts coursing through him. Ate that shit up, light work, no reaction. Then the second cop
Ate it up like loam topsoil.
yeah. Yeah. And then the second cop comes in and discharges her taser, and then he finally goes down. But yeah. And then because immediately after the second taser was discharged, I was like, this very quickly could turn into something more. So I was like, 118, get off your lunch. I need you here, like, right now. So he eventually comes down, but, yeah, I had to do one-man crowd control for a little bit. That was something. I got my steps in that day for sure. And, anyway, motherfuckers really said, seize him! and he got arrested. So that was that. Oh, dude, it's just like when
in
you...
the cement, that's just terrifying to me.
Wait.
It's like when oh,
Oh, it's
Little.
Peasley.
A little boy.
Luigi, you saved me, didn't you? Why, thank you so much. You're a huge help.
Happened to you, my boy.
Yo, he hit
Bang, bang,
perfect
bang.
cell so hard he spit back up Android
Look at how
18.
you've grown.
It's not that I've grown, you've
I
shrunk.
see, I guess I wasn't aware of the whole shrinking business. Say, Luigi, I'm none too fond of this body size. Do you think you could change me back?
Fill him up with water.
Someone left his ass in the dryer.
100%
I
cotton.
think you know such cool moves. You're a real zero. I mean hero.
That's text.
Okay, but be careful.
Holy shit. He's glistening.
Look at this difference in my shine now that I'm back to normal. Zing! Now that's a shine. Blip.
Yep. Blip, 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 blip.
I feel I must thank you. Please, I insist you accept this. I found this inside that large piranha plant back there. Please take it. Oh yeah.
When are Mario... Sorry. Off he goes.
Yeah.
Tally ho.
I will most definitely be getting the next Beanstar piece. Oh, and be sure to give my regards to Mr. Red Mustache.
The way he wags his finger reminds me of that gif that just says nuh-uh. It's that thing in Blender. Wagging his finger.
Was there something else you wanted to say, Gabe?
Oh yeah. When did Mario and Luigi learn how to shuffle? Short, hot, fast fall, L cancer laser. L cancel laser.
L cancer.
L cancer.
No!
Me when someone tells me L cancer. L plus cancer
L
plus skin
cancer.
mask. Plus your balls. That's fucked up.
Stop worry,
Oh,
he's laughing.
The phrase L cancer sounds like something that would come out of a deep weapon tweet.
No, L cancer sounds like the name of a fucking Beyblade. With L meaning like lightning cancer. And
Has
it's
he said
crab.
anything funny recently? Let me take a look.
Deep left?
Yeah, deep left.
I haven't kept up with my deep left lore. Not the frame one, Luigi. Oh, then you win. Oh no. Bobby, were you a Beyblade guy?
I was close to being one as a kid.
What kind of... Were you a Bakugan kid? What kind of kid were you? Tell me. Speak unto me your lore of toys.
Fabian was a child of love and peace.
It's funny because to talk about toys,
I was a child of the 60s.
I just had a stick.
Honestly,
I was
it's not
confused
too.
in this
It's not too far up.
You know,
Even though when I was very little, I got all my big brother's toys, and it was a lot of them. But I was never interested, and for some reason, I only played with kitchen utensils.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
why does that track for you? Like, why does that, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Creativity, so maybe it means you're a really creative person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know that, Bobby, you still use kitchen utensils to this day, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Unlike
there you
you.
go.
Who I didn't play with kitchen utensils when I was a kid, and I just eat everything with my hand.
Grow kitchen utensils and just eat with their hands.
Oh
by
my
the time
god.
they grow
Okay,
up,
so
Eric.
so Gabe mentioned Beyblades. And that reminded me of this, okay?
Okay.
So first off, I need to specify I was never into Beyblade at all. Like, I just knew it existed, but like by the time it was even remotely on my radar, I'd kind of out, like, I was not the target demographic anymore. It's kind of like me and Digimon, actually. Like, I was never actually able to watch it until I was at a point where I couldn't be nostalgic for it anymore.
Is oh wait, sorry. Go ahead. You're gonna tell your Beyblade story. I'm ready. I'm all ears.
So,
Biblically accurate, Carrie.
God damn it, I was just saying the same
I don't know
fucking
how
thing.
long ago it was.
That's so funny.
It couldn't have been that long ago, but you know, I had the TV turned on, flipped a few channels, and encountered what I believe to be the latest Beyblade show. And that shit has some of the most ridiculous character designs I have ever seen.
Metal Fusion? Or no, Steel Sam? What was after this? Not Steel Samurai. What was the name
Steel
of it?
Samurai from Ace Attorney?
That's from Ace Attorney, yes.
Let me,
not Metal Fusion.
Let me see if I can find this, actually. Figure out what it is. I'll
was
look
it,
at a
was it Bay Wheels? No, it wasn't Bay Wheels.
It's Big Wheel.
Okay, I guess it's not the newest. Yeah, okay, I recognize this name, and I guess it's not the newest one anymore, but it's, Beyblade Burst Quad Strike. And I cannot stress enough, it had some of the most ridiculous character designs I had ever seen.
I don't know, bro. Ever since Metal Fusion and Metal Masters, bro, they've been having some crazy designs too, dog.
Like, let me just post one character after searching. Because this was the guy who stood out to me the most.
Oh, dude, it's the drill from Gurren Lagann.
It's the drill from my home maintenance cabinet.
Dude, motherfucking Drill Man is crazy.
This is what drill looks like in real life.
That's true, actually.
Motherfucker said, send tweet.
So I have a question. Is the word baby short for Beyblades?
Yeah, yes, it is actually.
Okay. Glad we established that.
Aw, your baby's so cute. Thanks.
Thanks. Post
Set
out my
up-
Beyblade collection.
Imagine you're like dragging one of those like rolling briefcases and they're just filled with Beyblades.
I guess it would determine if they are a top or a bottom.
Oh my fucking god.
I don't know Beyblades well enough to get the joke, but I think I
No, it's not
This
a
is the
Beyblade joke.
homosexual intercourse joke.
Oh, okay. I'm not a human, so I wouldn't
That's
know
true.
what that is.
You just got here.
It's a screenshot of a grinder conversation, and somebody was like, "Are you a top or a bottom?" And he goes, "I'm a Beyblade."
Oh.
'Cause then
Oh
he'd
my
be
gosh.
a top.
It's like, good, let it rip in my head.
Hey, yo! That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's also a really old post.
Oh. So
Kills
you
you.
didn't make it up?
No, I didn't make it up. No, I said I didn't make it up. I said it was a meme.
Oh. I thought you were just trolling.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I mean, a lot of grinder conversations like that are like
Actually,
funny
really,
probably
like,
are
just
a
in
little
general, like, I'm gonna post another image. Apparently, these are all main characters, and they all just look like this.
What, drill heads?
Hey,
Holy
you
shit.
can't
all
say
have
that. It's our word.
Huge main character energy.
What the fuck
If they
are
don't
these
win, though,
character designs?
They have to
The
fight to
fucking-
the death
the-
to see who gets the ultimate main character energy.
Second to the left, the girl with the fucking visor is crazy looking. The teal with the red, like, that is actually fucking insane.
Bonehead's
is
the
going to
craziest.
I thought that was a shadow from her hair at first.
No, it's like a tech visor. That's crazy.
Why does the guy in the middle have eyeliner?
Hey, Miku.
Are his eyebrows so
He's goth.
aggressively angled down?
Dude, his
Because he's goth.
You see,
True.
Carrie, that's you in the middle.
I feel like, just in general, like,
That's true.
anime along these varieties, like, I want to say card game anime, even though, like, it's not a card game anime, but it still just kind of falls into that category, I feel.
I agree.
They've come so far that Yugi Muto looks tame at this point.
Yeah.
Goth. If I wanted to.
What'd you say, Carrie?
I think I could be a
goth,
really good
right?
goth if I wanted to.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
I could see it. I
You
could
got
see
the
it.
sleeves for it too.
You have the
Her
shoulder
tattoo's a
pads
goth
for it.
thing? I have the shoulder pads.
No, just like that. You fucking fuck. That's
No, I
not
have
what
the
I meant.
shoulder pads of a lesbian.
That's true. You do.
It's so funny because
But they're
that
not
was
in the
said
jacket,
off,
so you just.
It's so funny because that was said off recording, and there's
I think
absolutely no context for that.
You don't need any context. I need to know is that shoulder pads
For real.
lesbians?
Oh, speaking of things that I didn't have context for, I forgot to mention, but when we brought up the hexagons in the last part, the image I posted was from Sesame Street.
Oh yeah, I
It
felt
was
like
from
yeah,
the Bible.
I
Was of
thinking
God
that.
from the Bible.
It's
Hey,
me,
girl.
the devil, from
Are you a
the
lesbian,
Bible.
or
Oh my
you just
god,
excited to see
seriously.
me?
That's relevant now because they brought back Black Doom.
Hey guys, it's me.
I'm back.
Stop.
That's on this commentary channel from now on.
Wow,
Give him the
fruit,
food.
thank
I'm
you.
Carrie.
Now shit
Oh,
out
that
the
was really
egg.
cute. That eating noise
At
was
first
so
they taste
cute.
just like beans, but then the
Ah.
flavor of fruit oozes out. Bean fruit is
So,
the
like,
best.
It's
It
pretty much a
tastes
gusher.
like beans first, and then
Oh,
it
did he
tastes
just-
like fruit.
Oh, you can take that.
Here, have my child. Gonna hatch a Ninja Turtle, I tell you.
Dang.
What is it? Carrie, did you watch any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like live action movies?
No, not the live action. I don't
Dude,
think,
fuck, because
no.
I was gonna make a reference that you would understand if you saw it. Damn it.
Dang. I love the eating thing.
Carrie's never understood anything, so
No,
I
I have a brain cell, but I normally loan it out because I'm a kind and generous person.
you
Her
you
brain
brain
is
out
like
in
the
this
text-
tough economy.
Her brain is like the texture of hamburger helper.
This is not related to TMNT, but I actually like my brain kind of went to this because it's things that Gabe is into more. I was trying to remember why I know so many of the Transformers names, and then I realized, oh right, I actually did watch one Transformers show when I was a kid.
Yippee! Did you watch animated?
It was Energon.
Oh.
I watched the Armada series.
Armada's fucking.
I don't
killer.
remember. Now, I need to specify. The only things about that I remember are a few of the Transformers themselves, and the fact that like at one point there was this one plot point where Megatron tried to turn one of the Autobots into a Decepticon.
That happens in a lot of the series.
Really? Okay, well then, it's not
Well, not
anything
Megatron
special.
himself, but a Decepticon attempts to turn an Autobot to
And
the other side.
I looked it
Oh,
up
that's
for
why they're
more
called
information.
Decepticons. Because they
I-
deceive
what?
them.
What the fuck? What? Because they were deceptive?
Yeah.
Fucking call them. Sorry,
Anyway.
that was a reference to a video that.
Dad. Stop saying this
Stop
stupid
saying
shit,
stupid
Mike.
shit, Spike.
Anyway, I looked it up for more information just because I was curious, and to be more specific, I looked at the TV tropes page because I feel like that's the easiest source to get information actually on media.
It's your favorite
It
webpage.
is one of my favorite web pages too. Yes, but first off, the Transformer in question that got turned into a Decepticon was Inferno.
Yep.
And I need
From
to
the first
specify that the second he gets turned into a Decepticon, they don't even do anything with the potential I'm evil now. No, he hurls himself into the sun immediately.
Reasonable reaction.
Me too, honestly.
Thanks to you.
I would also hurl him into the sun.
My finger's not complete.
I also read that it's apparently that Energon is apparently considered to be the worst Transformers show, period.
That's why when you said Energon, I said, oh. He did, excellent. We're going to be rather busy preparing for our grand opening. Pardon us.
Neon
Yoshis
eggs are
popping
pretty.
the fuck off. Wow, they're RGB.
Wow, Yoshi faces everywhere!
Everyone, call
What's
me
this?
Yoshi Face.
Coming soon, the action
Everyone,
blockbuster
call
Mario
me
and
Yoshi
Luigi.
Monster.
Wow, I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, we read that line before already.
Bottle.
That's the same line as before too.
Is it bottle or is it bodle?
Bodle.
Bottle. Baudelaire.
Baudelaire.
Anyone?
Yeah. That guy who's sitting right by the screen is gonna get blinded.
He is Baudelaire.
Yeah?
No. I
No.
lied.
You lied.
I am a liar.
Liar.
Yeah.
Bet you hold music for marching bands.
What?
Oh, like a liar.
Like a liar.
Oh, I get it. That's a very funny joke.
Next time when Gen Pro comes,
I'm making
we
it.
lie.
Funny.
But maybe
What do I
that
want to
was
lie
a
about?
lie.
We
and
played
only
two
tell the
truths and a
truth.
lie. Oh no!
Oh, two truths and a lie.